program on each of these files. So another $1,000 on that 2,350. If you want to work a couple extra days, I'll give you 6 days on each file. You just do work program without a problem, and I won't hit you any more money on these two. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning. Nicholas Stern on behalf of Mr. Clement with voting. Will be standing to my right, so please state name for the record. Anyone? Mr. Court date over there today. Driving is suspended. We're going to plead to a no ops.
All right. Sir, did you understand your rights and options after talking to counsel? And you understand the possible penalty for the added charge of no valid operator's license on person? Understanding all of that, are you pleading guilty to that charge freely and voluntarily today? Did you drive a vehicle in Romulus on 2/12/26? And that day, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? Counsel, you satisfied? So am I. Let's find out something about Mr. Ishmael. Tell me something about him.
Young kid. Got in that cycle. He picked up a bunch of points, didn't take care of their tickets, they're just running. That's really why he's suspended is, pick up speeding tickets, not taking it. In this case, in itself, he ended up with 2 tickets in default.
Right.
So it's childish behavior that we've talked to him about. He actually has a ticket in Dearborn that my partner's waiting for me to go to, because we had the conversation with Guy. We took it for taking care of it. With that one, at least he's not gonna end up with the tickets defaulted. So he's just got that little bit of cycle where he's gonna be cool for a little bit,
Yeah.
once it fall off, and then he should be able to go.
Okay. You working, going to school? What do you do? Where do you work? Who do you work for? What kind of shop? Smoke shop? All right. Full-time work? Okay. All right. You live in Dearborn Heights? Man, that's a pretty good commute every day. Yeah. Whew. All right. Anything else before I sentence? Okay.
He's catching up with other courts. He has the fault because that's really what's killing him.
All right. All right, we've got a show cause fee on this one, so the total on the money end is $550. I also order 4 days on the court work program as an alternative to jail. So the way that works is we run that program. Currently, we're running it 6 days a week. So you pick 4 days, you pick your own schedule. The days you pick, you have to be here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Any questions about how that works? Okay. As far as the money, you owe us $1,216 right now. So are you in a position to commit to some kind of regular payments, weekly, monthly? I don't care how. All right, go downstairs and talk about your options down there. Get something set up before you leave the building on the money and schedule your 4 days. All right. Good luck with your other mess. So it sounds like you've had this conversation. At some point, you can't rely on young and dumb to excuse your bad driving. Okay? You're 20, 21, maybe another year. But at some point that no longer works. So clean it up now because it's a waste of money.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Counsel Johnson? Good morning. Good morning, sir. You pronounce it Laron? Got it? All right. Counsel, looks like we should arraign. Would you waive formal reading? Thank you.
What is the P number again, please?
78607.
All right, and we're gonna adjourn this till 9/1.
Yeah.
Why so far out?
Whole entire July, August.
Really? Damn it. Remind me to talk to Mariah. We might have to add a day. We've been kicking that idea around. So what time are we gonna do it on the first?
First, we do 9:10, Judge Martin by noon.
All right, in the meantime, I'm gonna put you on a personal bond. You working? Who do you work for? How long you been with lessons? Good. All right. All right. All right. I'm assuming you're not gonna talk me out of a personal bond. All right. So first 2 conditions are pretty obvious, Mr. Johnson. Stay out of trouble and show up for your court dates. The first one being on Zoom. Second condition is do not purchase, possess, or consume any mood altering substance, including no mood altering substance unless you've got a doctor's script. So that means no alcohol, no marijuana. Can you live with those rules?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm and acknowledge the debt payable to the court in the amount of $1,000 if you screw up on bond?
Yes.
Any questions? Did we miss anything? Have a seat. We'll get you a paper notice. If you want one, stick around for a second. We'll have one for you too.
Thank you.
You have that time. Are these no attorneys, I assume?
Yeah, no attorneys.
D'Anthony Leonard? Come on out, Mr. Leonard. Mr. Leonard, are you going forward today without an attorney? You made a deal with the prosecutor, correct? Yeah, it looks like you made a deal with the prosecutor.
Yes.
And the paperwork tells me that you're going to plead responsible to a brand new civil infraction called double parking. If I accept that plea, you've agreed to pay fines at cost of $150 and the prosecutor wants me to dismiss the misdemeanor. Is that the deal? Can you pay the $150 today? Calendar right there. Tell me when you can.
Maybe about a month from now.
Okay, you realize that the misdemeanor doesn't get dismissed until we get our money. Okay. So July 10th,
Yes.
plenty of time?
Yes.
We'll take it early. So by July 10th. Questions? Have a nice day. Eric Wrench. Good morning. Are you going forward today without an attorney?
Yes.
All right. I'm trying to figure out what I got. I got paperwork I got to match up. Give me just a second. Okay, I'm gonna send you back to talk to the prosecutor because we got 4 open files on you. 3 of them are Romulus that you talked to the prosecutor about today. One of them was a Van Buren file, so it wasn't, I don't know why.
I'm not. It's sweet for you guys too.
Sorry, Judge, what did you have for Mr. Wrench?
I'm showing 4 files, 3 Romulus. 2 of them are drove while license suspended. One is unregistered vehicle, but we've also
Right.
got a February 2022 Van Buren drove while license suspended.
Oh, I didn't realize he had that one. Yeah, send
I
it
didn't
back
think-
and we'll
I
deal
didn't
with that
think
one
you
too.
did. So
Or, you
we'll
know,
send you
Judge,
back.
can we dismiss the Van Buren one because he's dealing with the Romulus ones? Is that okay?
Okay with you?
Yeah, let's just do
Yes,
that,
we
Judge.
can.
That's
Thank
fine.
you.
Thank you.
Appreciate that, sir.
Thank you, Madam Prosecutor.
You're welcome.
Okay, so that was dismissed. All right, so the paperwork says that you're going to plead on 2 of these charges. You're going to plead to no valid operator's license on person.
Yes.
Up to 90 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Could result in some more sanctions from Secretary of State. You understand that? All right, won't be points, but they could suspend you some longer time. All right, and did you read your rights form?
Yeah.
Understand those rights and the options they give you? All right, so what she's asking me to do is take, no operator's license on person please dismiss the 2 drove while license suspended and the unregistered vehicle charge. That's the way you want to move forward?
Yes.
All right. On September 3rd, 2024, did you drive a vehicle in Romulus? And on October 26th, 2024, did you drive a vehicle in Romulus? And both of those dates, was your license suspended, revoked, or denied? All right, I'll accept your plea to the added charges. I'll dismiss all 3 of these original charges. Are you working? Where? How long?
Time for construction, start construction.
What kind of construction?
It's company Aerostar.
Aerostar.
Concrete.
Okay. All right. So are you full-time with Aztec?
Yes.
Good. You're just looking for a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, get my license back. My record from
A routine traffic case quickly turned into one of the most interesting moments of the courtroom as multiple defendants stood before the judge to answer for their driving-related offenses. From license violations and parking infractions to suspended license charges, each case revealed the consequences of ignoring traffic laws. The judge carefully reviewed every situation, balancing accountability with opportunities for defendants to move forward. The most notable case involved a defendant facing several open files, where the court offered a choice between a substantial fine or participation in a court work program. The hearing highlights how real-world courtrooms handle everyday legal issues, showing the importance of responsibility, second chances, and the impact that repeated violations can have on a person's future.
You guys are, we see y'all old cars and.
We're the last ones?
Yeah.
Good.
Phone here. I got everything.
Okay.
Email me, this court date happened.
So how close are you to getting a license?
It says I only got, 2 more tickets from you guys, and once I pay those 2, I'll fully have a license. I paid 5 for the first, and 2 for the phone.
All right. Oh, man, you owe us lots of money. So the only thing that's stopping us from this license is no proof of insurance, right? That's the only thing we're defaulting on now?
And the no insurance, he has 2 of those. The no insurance,
Yeah,
$498.
so that's $1,000.
Yes.
That's not.
But there's also says you've got one that needs to be arraigned. Was that the Van Buren one? What was the Van Buren file on it?
Yes, this Van Buren file is the wrong file. This one, we need another Van Buren. file.
Ending in 7-7?
Yeah.
That's the one that says it needs to be arraigned.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think that was in DWLS as well.
So he had more than one DWS conviction.
D. Anthony Leonard's, warrant rangers, underwriting. Yep, thank you.
He's got this live DWS from Van Buren.
This, lately, they disposed it. So this one, it was like 580.
Obviously, this one, when you don't sleep.
There was allocated, this one was a plea.
didn't write anything down here.
Right. So,
All right, so this file is included in this balance yield.
yes, yes,
So the other thing we're dismissing.
yes, the other one.
Okay, all right. Did you catch all that? They sent up one file that you've already been sentenced on. I thought that was the open file and dismissed that one. Now we're fixing, we're dismissing the one that you've never done anything on
Okay.
as per the prosecutor. And the other ones included in that big balance I'm looking at right here was 2350.
Okay.
All right. All right, so what it looks like here, am I right, ladies? If he pays the $1,000, then we can free him up to go get his license straight.
Yes.
Because it's just the no insurances.
Yeah,
So the only thing that stopped, from our standpoint, the only thing that's stopping you from getting your license reinstated is those 2.
right,
Because
yeah,
we won't clear you. I mean, we'll work with payments on the other stuff, but we won't clear you to get your license until those are paid.
so I have to pay that.
Yeah, this is all money you owe. Up the 2350, I haven't sentenced on today's. The 2350, that's all money you owe this court. Of the 2350, 1,000 is for no insurance charges. The no insurance charges are the only ones that are stopping you from getting your license. Okay, right? So do you have any idea how soon you can get that paid so you can go get valid driving privileges?
I said, excuse me, the max 2 months, just because I got.
Okay.
bills and my
Okay.
everyday life, man.
All right.
And then I'm still paying on Detroit, and I'm paying on like 3 counties.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a note. I'm gonna send you downstairs to set all this up. I'm gonna make a note that you're gonna set up a payment plan or payment arrangements, okay? The note's gonna say the first 1,000 we get, clear the no insurance, okay?
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so currently, what kind of shift are you working?
Overnight, I do, 10 p.m. to sometimes, it's 10 p.m. to 6, but it can be 7 p.m. to 8 all the time. I mean, 7 a.m.
Okay.
When I get off there.
Okay. But you're working right here in Romulus.
275, and you reach.
So you could be here at 8 o'clock in the morning? All right, so here's my deal. On these two files, normally what I would do on this type of a deal is $500 fines. Well, let me see. Usually for you, it'd be $650 because you got late fees. I'll throw that out. All right. So usually what I do is $500 and 4 days on our court work program on each of these files. So another $1,000 on that $2,350. If you want to work a couple extra days, I'll give you 6 days on each file. You just do work program without a problem, and I won't hit you any more money on these two.
6 days of work program.
So it'd be 12 days total, but I won't give you any more money on these two files.
Okay, what is it, from like 8 to what?
Usually you're back here by 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock. It's usually a 6 or 7 hour workday. So you're gonna have a couple sleepless days. You're working just Monday through Fridays, or how you doing it?
7 days, and then, with this,
Don't get me wrong. I'll give you the straight 4 days per file and fines and costs and just work with you on payments. But I'm just giving you an option so it's not more money out of your pocket because you said you're paying 3 counties.
like I said, with the, concrete land, I'm in training right now.
I hear you.
I basically just quit the training.
I'm just trying to give you options, brother.
And if I don't do 6 days of work program, I will still have to do it still even, with, add the fees, less
Less days and more and money.
days.
It's normally $4 plus fines and costs. But I'm giving you the option of more days and no fines and costs.
But I'll take the fines and costs, it'll just be like 3 days.
It's 4 days and it on each file, my norm is 4 days and $500. I'm waiving the $150 late fees on each files just because I know you're working to clean things up. So I'm giving you that $300 grace. And I don't care which option you take, 4 days and 500 or 6 days and no money. You want a few minutes to think about it? That's all right. I got a lot of work. You can come back up.
I just need 4 days of time.
All right.
Just in case they put me on 7 days.
You don't have to justify, guy. All right, so go downstairs, make arrangements on the cash, and schedule your 8 days on the work program. 8 days total. Got it?
Okay.
Sure? You're saying yes, but you're looking confused.
So it's 8 days.
It's 8 days total and $1,000 total on today's stuff versus 6 and 6, which would have been 12 days total and no money. You follow me?
No,
I'm not trying to confuse you.
no. Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah. Okay, good luck.
As the courtroom session comes to an end, the judge delivers a message that goes beyond fines, penalties, and legal paperwork. Each defendant is reminded that every decision behind the wheel carries real consequences, and repeated mistakes can quickly lead to larger problems that affect daily life, employment opportunities, and personal freedom. While some individuals are given the chance to resolve their cases through plea agreements, reduced charges, or participation in court work programs, those opportunities come with the expectation that meaningful changes will follow. The hearing demonstrates how the court system not only enforces the law but also provides people with a path to correct their mistakes and rebuild their records. For many defendants, this day represents more than just another court appearance. It is a turning point that could determine whether they continue down the same path or take responsibility and move forward. The judge makes it clear that second chances are valuable, but they must be earned through accountability, compliance, and better choices in the future. This powerful courtroom moment serves as a reminder that actions have consequences, but with effort and responsibility, it is possible to overcome past mistakes and create a better future.